Why this attack on Israel, and why now?
Well, the general reason why attack, I think that there was a general perception, and we can go to why now in October, but there was a general perception in Israel that they had never been wealthier, they have never been more successful. I've been there the last 2 summers. I talked to a lot of people in the government. There was a general perception on the Israeli part that they had 20,000 guest workers coming in every day nearly, and that argument, they had accepted that these people were very well paid and they were supporting another 100,000 in Gaza. They were ready with the renewal, or the rebooting, I should say, of the Abrams Accord. There had been you talk to Israelis, they were kind of relieved that the Iran deal effort to 2.0 had failed. So I think there was a general sense on the Israeli part of complacency because of their sheer success. It was almost talking to a lot of Israelis that they thought, we've been so magnanimous now with bringing in guest workers and we're reaching out to the Arab world, that they're going to look at our success, and they've never been wealthier or more successful. It's just a stunning country to see, versus 20 years ago. It's got a higher standard of living in many ways than we do here in the United States. And I think they thought that magnanimity would be reciprocated in kind rather than a source of envy and anger that would create a nihilism about people who were not able to do that. And that's just the general atmosphere. More specifically from the Hamas side, I think they looked at the huge left-wing demonstrations against the Netanyahu government. There were reservists who were not reporting for annual call-ups. There was a sense that Israeli society was bifurcated. They wanted to stop this Abraham renewal, that was clear, and they felt that Iran had been given a blank check, and they had more rockets, and Hezbollah would help them. And that all gave them a sense that the Israelis are not going to they have no idea what we're up to. We've been planning this a year. We're going to stop the Abrams Accord. We're going to really shock the world. And then the final third player in this triangle is, of course, the United States, John. And we, in this administration, had put Robert Malley in charge of the Iran deal. He has now lost his job. He's lost his security clearance. He was obviously loose, and that's a euphemism, with classified documents. He brought pro-Iranian nationals and Iranian Americans into the State Department. And that sent a message to Iran that this administration really did want to appease them. They were begging to go back on the Iran deal. The Afghanistan disaster, the $50 billion in weapons, the Ukraine invasion of Putin, our open border, the Chinese balloon, it all cemented a picture that Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran had formed, that the United States either could not or would not do what they did, say, the prior 4 years under Trump. They knew they would not do something like bomb the blank out of ISIS or kill Soleimani, and they thought it was an opportune time, and they didn't think they'd ever have a time like this again.